Our top story tonight is about the rising muscular power of India. Boosted by new acquisitions and a renewed focus on indigenous military capabilities, India's defense prowess is on the rise. It's not just about modernization, it's about establishing India as a formidable force. An India that is not only capable of defending its own interests, but an India that can defend others in the global south as well. But why are we talking about India's rising power tonight? That's because on the 3rd of September, the Indian Defence Ministry has cleared 10 projects worth 1.45 lakh crore rupees for locally made tanks, radars and aircraft. On the menu are future-ready combat vehicles, air defense fire control radars, Dornier 228 aircraft, and next-generation fast patrol vessels. These will greatly boost the Indian military's readiness with locally made hardware. Gone are the days when India relied on countries like Israel, France, Russia for its tanks and jets. India can now count on home companies for its defense needs. Here's what you need to know. On Tuesday, the Defense Acquisition Council, chaired by the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, approved 10 major capital acquisition proposals. One of the standout features of this was that 99% of this investment will come from indigenous sources, that is, made in India. This is not just a financial commitment, it's a declaration of intent. And the focus is squarely on Make in India, strengthening the domestic defense industry and reducing dependence on imports. The acquisition list is comprehensive and geared towards addressing multiple aspects of national security. For instance, the Indian Army is set to receive future-ready combat vehicles, a futuristic battle tank equipped with superior mobility, possessing the ability to operate across all terrains and offering multi-layered protection. Air defense fire control radars are also on the list, which will basically enhance India's ability to detect and track aerial threats, ensuring that India's skies remain secure from potential incursions. Additionally, the procurement of forward repair teams specifically designed for in-situ repairs during mechanized operations, highlighting the emphasis on maintaining operational readiness even in the heat of battle. The Indian Coast Guard is also not being left out of this modernization drive, of course. 3 proposals aimed at enhancing the ICG's capabilities have been approved. These include the procurement of Dornier 228 aircraft and next-generation fast patrol vessels, which are built to withstand rough weather conditions. Furthermore, the acquisition of next-generation offshore patrol vessels equipped with advanced technology for long-range operations will bolster the ICG's ability to conduct surveillance, patrolling, search and rescue missions, disaster relief operations. These additions are crucial in a region where maritime security is becoming increasingly important. These domestic developments are set against the backdrop of 2 significant events. The first is the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh's recent visit to Washington, D.C., where India and the United States signed 2 key defense agreements, the Security of Supply Arrangement and a Memorandum of Agreement regarding the assignment of liaison officers, marking a new chapter in the U.S.-India defense ties. The SOSA is particularly significant as it mandates reciprocal priority support for defense-related goods and services between the 2 countries. And this agreement ensures that both sides, both countries, can access the industrial resources they need to address the unexpected supply chain disruptions, a critical factor in maintaining national security. India's inclusion as the 18th SOSA partner, joining the ranks of countries like Australia, Japan, and the UK, underscores the deepening strategic ties between New Delhi and Washington. And this is especially relevant now as America emerges as a significant customer of India's growing defense exports, the second major development being the commissioning of India's second nuclear submarine, the INS Arighat, into the Indian Navy. This event, which took place last week at Visakhapatnam, marking a significant milestone in India's naval capabilities. The INS Arighat joins its predecessor, the INS Arihant, as a key component of India's nuclear triad. And this triad is critical to India's strategic defense posture, ensuring that the country can launch nuclear missiles from land, air and sea. By commissioning the Arighat, India is not just enhancing its nuclear deterrence, it is also contributing to the strategic balance in the region. The INS Arighat, like the INS Arihant, can remain submerged and undetected for extended periods. A capability that is essential for a credible second strike option, which is the cornerstone of India's no first use nuclear policy. With the ability to survive a nuclear attack and retaliate, the Arighat acts as a powerful deterrent, reinforcing India's commitment to maintaining peace through strength. And as we look ahead, the rise of Indian defense is not just about acquiring new weapons or signing international agreements. It is about asserting India's position on the world stage as a country that is ready and willing to defend its interests. Whether it's through the modernization of its military forces, the strengthening of international partnerships, or the development of indigenous defense technology. India is making it absolutely clear that it will not be left behind in the global race for military supremacy. The world is watching and India is getting ready to take the lead. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.